Today I wanted to do a video on assets. Assets is probably the first thing you learn in a business class, the first thing you learn in an accounting class. And here I've been investing for almost 30 years, and it's something that I continuously, remind myself that it is the origin or what investing is all about. Whether you're investing in real estate, whether you're investing in stocks, whether you're investing in bonds, whether you're investing in small business, it all goes back to an asset. And what really is an asset? An asset is something that you hope will appreciate later on in the future, that you will hope to be able to sell at a later price or have some type of higher value. And also, what's the cash flow of that asset? Is it a reasonable return? And the reason why I have to remember that, there's been many times throughout my whole investment career that I've gotten fancy, done a lot of fancy things, and it all goes away from the origination of what investing is all about. Investing is about accumulating really good assets that you believe is going to have a high return and is going to give you a reasonable cash flow during the time of you owning that asset. So, we can look at stocks, we can look at Bitcoin, we can look at different alternative investments, but at the end of the day, it comes down to, is it a good asset or a bad asset? So when you're thinking about investing in stocks, which is our primary focus, you have to ask yourself, look at the stock quote, and is the underlying asset, do you believe that it's going to grow further? Do you believe that they're going to have an increase in profits? Are they going to have an increase in cash flow? Are they going to have a decent return on investment? These are all things that you should look at. So in picking that and picking a company that you like and a stock that you like, is that asset going to be around 50 years from now, having a return on your initial investment? So let's say if you invest, let's just pick Facebook. This is one of the stocks I like. If you pick Facebook, do I believe 20 years from now, Facebook is going to be over, even though it's risen a lot, up to 215 as of today, March 11th, 2023. Do I at 215? Do I think it's going to increase? 20 years from now, do I think it's going to have a higher value than that? Absolutely. I think Facebook is going to have a higher value than $215 a share at this time. Do I think in 20 years that Facebook's growth is going to slow and they're going to mature as a company and they're going to start paying a dividend? I absolutely believe that. And I don't completely know the future, but based on the assessment that I have now and based on Facebook business model and how important social media interaction of human beings is to the society and how it's going to keep growing, and the future that Facebook is investing in, whether it's the metaverse, reels, artificial intelligence, are they going to keep growing? Yes, I absolutely believe that. So as of right now, they're not giving me no cash flow, but I do believe that it's going to continuously increase in assets. So basically what I'm saying today, and I wanted to make this video, so when you're making any type of investment, whether it's buying a building, is that building on the right corner? Is that community going to grow? Or is that community dying? If the community is dying, it's probably, if you buy for $20,000 today, it might be 10 years from now, it might be worth $10,000 if the community is in decline. But if you might need to pay more. You might need to pay $30,000 for the same building in the right area. But 20 years from now, that building may be worth $50,000 just based on that community growing. And I would just ask you that's the same way that you should look at the stock market. And looking at companies, just don't look at the stock quote, look at the company, and do you believe that this company is going to grow and provide you with future cash flow and appreciation of your asset?